はい、どうもこんにちは皆さん、Kyokoです。Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm so fucking excited to stream because we have a huge news, I guess, plural always. But anyways, I just knew today that two of the talents in our kingdom, two fans basically, got together and they're dating. And this is like honestly one of my hugest dreams before I did VTubing and stuff. I had a few things that I wanted to have, you know, like first of all, having somebody draw my fan art, which you guys did that, and today's thumbnail art was also by YUMETSUKA さん、ありがとうございました。本当に美しいファンアート描いてもらって本当にありがとうございます。And then the next thing that I wanted to have was somebody tattoo KROWKO on their body, and Raven did that. And then I think there's like something about merch as well, and a few more things. And basically you guys made my dreams come true, so I'm so fucking happy. Anyways, today we're going to be doing something very hype. Oh, before that, dun dun dun, thank you so much Toxic Kato for owning 5 merch products. I'm ready to be a simp. He's my in real life friend, and I love him so much, so it's great. Thank you so much for your purchase. I hope you get dripped in KROWKO merch. Best VTuber community, hands down. I'm being super cocky, but thank you guys sincerely for being here. So yeah, with that being said, oh, I forgot to endorse this stream on Discord, so just wait one moment please. ちょっと待ってね. Okay, let me tell everyone we're streaming. はい Okay, so this is a anonymous question and answer stream. Obviously, you guys, if you want to just ask me straight up, you can, but I will prioritize the anonymous questions, and the way you send these questions is through the link that I pinned in chat. Okay, so instead of the donation link, we now have the ask here link. So go in there, type your question, and it will be shown to me without your name in it. Okay, まだ頭がない。はい。How to get a girlfriend. Thanks, Crow. How to get a girlfriend. Damn. I guess we'll have to ask the new couple. How would I know how to get a girlfriend? I guess I can give you some tips. Better yourself first, and then your girlfriend will come. Wow. Did not mean to say it like that, but yes, same, you know, both meanings of coming. I think maybe, you know, this is one of our hugest concerns as young people, is to get in a relationship, and it's quite hard not to want it because everybody on social media with couple, like with a boyfriend or girlfriend, is showing off their enviable relationship, or at least what it seems to be. But I find it most effective to just do what you're good at and just enjoy your life, and then naturally you will meet somebody who is interested in the same thing as you. It's better than, let's say, if you don't enjoy parties, but in order to meet chicks you force yourself to go to parties. That's not good, because you will only meet chicks who are into parties, so they're like, you know, not compatible with you. So I say stick to your lane. Whatever happens, happens. Also, that doesn't mean to just, you know, be timid all the time. Obviously, if you want to shoot your shot, go ahead and do that. But yeah, stay in your lane and just do whatever you want. Focus on yourself, and then someone great will come along. 1 second. Gotta turn off this AC. Okay, for the thumbnail, where's the horny part? Oh no. He found out. I have no TBs. speechless, like unexpected and wholesome. Yeah, super. I could not believe that happened. Like, there's an actual couple who met through the channel. I'm so fucking happy. Alright. Don't look for the perfect partner. Be the absolutely. I think that's one of the most game-changing advices in relationships, is instead of looking for like what the person can give to you, try to think of like what you can give to that person. Get your pitchfork, my brethren. We shall not succumb to this inequalities. We shall not rest till you. What? For the maiden have? That's funny. Very Matsuya like. Would you like to change that, Matsuya? Would you like to become maiden have? Perhaps I can help you with that. Okay, 次の質問. Next one. Coco thân mến, tôi có một vài câu hỏi. Và hôm trước tôi thấy tài khoản Twitch của bạn nên đây là câu hỏi của tôi. Bạn sẽ chuyển stream của mình sang Twitch hay bạn chỉ ở lại với YouTube? Mình sẽ ở lại với YouTube. Mình không thích dùng Twitch ấy. Không phải có cái lý do gì kiểu sâu xa hay là kiểu gì đâu, nhưng mà vấn đề là mình thấy nó rất là khó dùng. Thế nên là mình không dùng nó. Mình rất là boomer, mình quá boomer để mình hiểu về Twitch ấy. Nên là mình quyết định là thôi, không có dùng. Đợi mình tí nhé. What am I doing? What? Oh, okay. Just not there. Where do I put this? I don't have a place to put these questions. Alright. ここでいいか。はい、次の質問。Blessing to the ears. Ý tưởng để Crow bắt đầu làm Vtuber, Crow lần từ bao giờ? Mong Crow trả lời. Mika, arigato. Cảm ơn bạn Mika vì câu hỏi. Chắc là mình sẽ trả lời bằng tiếng Việt. I think if I get asked in Vietnamese, then I will answer it in Vietnamese. If I get asked in English, I'll answer in English, okay? Ý tưởng để mình làm Vtuber đấy là Mafu. Không biết mọi người có nghe tên Mafu bao giờ chưa? Anh ấy là một Untitled, chứ một ca sĩ kiểu như cá nhân ấy ở bên Nhật Bản. Và khi mà mình rất là thích anh này, mình rất là thích nhạc của anh ấy. Và một hôm thì mình xem các cái, nó không phải là vlog nhưng mà kiểu video của anh ấy, thì anh ấy có một con avatar. Nó chưa hẳn là Vtuber đâu, nhưng mà nó chỉ là một con avatar thôi. Và cử động kiểu như là nó có các cái expression khác nhau ấy, để khi anh ấy nói cái gì thì nó sẽ dùng cái expression đấy. Thế là mình thấy là cái này hay quá. Kiểu từ trước đến mình đã định làm streamer kiểu show mặt ra rồi ấy. Nhưng mà sau mình nghĩ là kiểu mình là con gái mà, thì trước khi stream mình lại phải make up này, mình lại phải thay quần áo này, mình làm kiểu rất nhiều thứ ấy. Thì thay vào đấy, nếu như mà mình có một con avatar mà nó có thể kiểu thay đổi mặt, mà lúc đấy mình lại còn hay làm edit video chứ không phải là stream, thì mình nghĩ là nếu có con avatar thì sẽ rất là tiện. Thế xong sau đấy thì khi mình kiểu đào sâu suy, kiểu không phải đào sâu suy mà gọi là kiểu đào sâu tìm hiểu hơn ấy, thì mình thấy là nó không chỉ có cái loại như thế mà còn có loại kiểu cử động thật. Mà trước khi đấy kiểu mình đã vẽ một đống các icon có expression khác nhau để mình dùng rồi ấy. Và mình cũng có dùng rồi trong một vài video của mình. Bây giờ không biết mình còn có để trên kênh không. Nhưng mà đấy, thì sau đấy thì mình bắt đầu commission Vtuber thôi. Cái quan trọng nhất của việc mà kiểu khiến mình làm Vtuber ấy, đấy là nó tiện ấy. Không cần phải make up, không cần phải thay quần áo, cái gì cả. Trước đấy là mình đã sẵn sàng làm một cái streamer show mặt rồi, nhưng mà thấy cái này tiện hơn thì mình làm thôi. Oh, thank you so much, Joe. How to get a girl? Step 1, lose your nuts. Congratulations, Joe. He is the maiden half. Welcome to the maiden half gang. I'm so happy for you guys. Seriously, I've been smiling ever since I saw you guys' post. Fuck, I'm dying. Crow could be naked? Yes, that's right. I could be in boxers with the dick, and you guys wouldn't know. Đấy, và mình làm từ khi nào thì mình làm từ nếu như mà nói là hẳn hoi Vtuber ấy thì mình nghĩ là bao lâu nhỉ? Thực ra mình không nhớ. Thực ra là cái khổ nhất là bình thường các Vtuber khác thì sẽ có anniversary, right? Sẽ biết là ngày nào là ngày đầu tiên mình debut các loại kia. Nhưng mà mình không hề có ngày debut ấy. Lúc đấy mình chỉ có model xong mình làm luôn. Mình không kiểu pre-debut hay là Twitter hay bất cứ cái gì đấy. Kiểu mình chỉ muốn có một cái model để mình dùng ấy, chứ không phải là tạo thành hẳn một nhân vật để mà thành lore rồi các thứ. Tại đợt đấy mình không biết gì về Vtuber thì đúng hơn. Mình chỉ biết là khi lên mạng và đặt người này làm thì sẽ được cái con model đấy. Chứ mình còn không thuộc cộng đồng Vtuber. Mình không xem Vtuber. Cái người Vtuber duy nhất mình xem đấy là Mahu mà anh ấy còn không phải là Vtuber. Thế nên là nó khá là khác so với các câu chuyện bình thường của Vtuber. Mình nghĩ vậy. Hay, 次の質問. How to get a girlfriend, how to get 3 girlfriends. Wow, what a deep question. I think there's so many questions, so I'll just skip through the how to get a girlfriend questions. Dude, my guinea pig's poop is fucking rancid. Sheesh. Wait, tiếng một mà. Cái mùi phân chuột ở đây tởm quá. Mình đang nuôi chuột ở trong nhà ấy. Và kiểu khi mà tắt điều hòa đi thì nó ghê vậy. Đó. Tiếp ha. Chị có suy nghĩ như Lào về giọng miền Nam so với giọng miền Bắc, cho impression giọng Nam tốt nhất được không ạ? Không. Còn mình nghĩ như nào thì tất nhiên là kiểu của ngon vật lạ thì cũng có thích hơn. Nhưng mà đây ví dụ như bình thường là một vài người giọng miền Nam thì mình sẽ thấy rất là cute, nhưng mà một vài người thì nghe nó rất là chua. Ngược lại miền Bắc thì một vài người nghe rất là chán, còn một vài người thì lại nghe rất là ấm áp. Nhưng nó cũng khá là tùy. Guinea pig domination. Remove your nuts, it works. Next video, arigatou. Do you go man. Fuck, I'm dying. Do you often get burnt out from stream? Yes. A lot of times. But it's KROWKO. Xin chào Clipper. Xin chào Clipper. Yeah, I get burnt out all the time. But I think it's just part of creating content, or anything for that matter. Like if you had to do something creatively, or if you have a job that you have to, show up to every single day, of course you get burned out. And the difference is with like a 9-to-5 job, you have sort of other people and other restrictions that keep you from like leaving, I guess. But for my job, obviously I get incentives for staying and keep doing what I do, but I also am very free to leave, which is why most of the time it comes down to just forcing yourself to do things, right? Just pushing yourself, just being like, okay, today was a bad day, whatever, it's just one day on like a whole long journey, you can't give up now. And I really am happy that I never gave up, even though there were, hard times, tough times. It's just part of the journey. 1 second. And another thing that I found to be quite effective is when I get burned out from streaming, could be like I get super bored, or physically burned out. If I'm physically burned out, obviously I could rest, but as you can tell, I'm not resting. But if I'm like creatively burnt out or whatever, I think it's best to just make whatever the fuck, not to say that I should make shit content, but the pressure to always do something new all of the time I will dial that down when I'm burnt out, because I will be like, okay, fine, you don't have a new idea today, do an old one, it's fine. As long as you do something, as you create something, then even if it's tiny progress, it's progress still, rather than just doing nothing, waiting for the magical moment, which would never come. And just because you think that this content is not creative or not valuable, because you do it all the time, every single day, doesn't mean that it's not going to help someone. Because, you know, I've had streams where I thought that I was doing a bad job, or, oh no, it's just another chatting stream, like, maybe people are bored of it or whatever. But somebody came back from work and they just want to relax, and they saw the stream and they're like, hey, that's pretty chill, and they come in, they have a great time, and there we go. That's somebody that I could help with the content that I thought was bullshit, right? So yeah, you gotta be less critical of yourself when you're burnt out, because you are already emotionally depleted. You don't need extra guilt or anything like that. So just take it easy, and you'll get through it eventually. Tiếng Nga chị làm content hay vậy chị có thể là cảm ơn he, vui quá à. Thank you so much. ASMR vids, yes, I have. Đợi tí mình trả lời tất cả những câu ở trong cái marshmallow đã, xong mình trả lời những câu ở trên stream sau ha. I'm gonna prioritize the ones on marshmallows first, and then I'll answer the ones on stream later. Okay. How much do you spend for the model and rigging? Or you did all by yourself? I also consider starting a VTuber channel. What should I focus in first? Awesome question. Number one. Tôi không thể nào nói tiếng Anh lưu loát như thế. Bạn tập là bạn sẽ làm được. Mình tin được bạn. I spent way too much on my model and rigging, and I mean way too much because I didn't know any better. Okay? First of all, this was not my original model. My original model was a flat tomboy with techwear, and I commissioned them all on Fiverr, and it was sort of a good process, I would say. But since I was unclear about my concept, and it was yeah, a little bit. I was unclear about my concept and about my content in general. So, and also I was afraid to invest too much. And these things, I'm not sure if you can learn from the beginning. Maybe if you're in the VTuber community for a long time, you'll be able to know. I was never in the VTuber community, so I didn't know what the quality should be like, how the models should look like. And so I only got a half body model. Now, obviously, if this is your budget, fine, go ahead, go for it. I was unconfident about this career. I didn't think of it as a career. I didn't know that you could even make money. I just thought, hey, I like making videos, I like streaming, let me do it with a model instead of showing my face. And it was just sort of like a hobby. Until like months later, and then Hollow comes in and he introduces me to Streamlabs. Like, until then, I did not know that you could make money, right? So I was very sort of like hesitant to spend too much. But basically my old model was $500, which is a lot, right? Which is why I didn't, spend more. And at the time I was using my laptop, so with VTubing, technical difficulties and your, I guess, setup is pretty important. So I had a laptop, right? So it kept lagging if I played heavy games and had the model on at the same time and streamed at the same time. So that's something to consider, how much your setup would be able to handle. And then basically, because I didn't invest in the first model, like a full functional model, I had to do the second model, which is this one. and this one cost $1,500, and that is so that is complete drawing and rigging and all of that. Or laptop, one PC system. That would be ideal. I bought my PC using the donation money. So actually most of my how would I say, investments has been paid off by donation. So I'm very, very happy for that. And in the beginning, I remember there was a time where I needed art for my thumbnails, so I used to commission lots of them, and they were super expensive as well. I just threw away a bunch of money for that, and looking back, I'm not even sure if it was worth it. Like, I think I could have saved a lot of money if I just stuck to my PNGs and not spent my money on those art pieces. But you know, you live and you learn. Now I'm super lucky to have this beautiful community with a lot of very talented artists who, you know, make beautiful fan arts for me for free, right? So you guys are helping me so much. You have no idea how, like, it helps me. I believe it's very pretty. It's very pretty, but it still has some flaws. For example, if you look at my titties, which I know you are, but you can see that the middle piece looks kind of weird. Like there's a V in the middle. That is because that is low tier rigging. So it was quite unfortunate because my first model had low tier drawing but high tier rigging, and this one has the opposite issue. It has very beautiful drawing, but the rigging is subpar. And this model was only $1,000, but since I had to like try to fix it, I had to bring it to a professional rigger. They charged me an extra $500. That's why it costs so much, and it still sort of look, you know, it's good, but it's not to the point where it should be at that amount of money. Porn mangaka. Wow. Asking for booba funds. No, it's okay. I had it all paid off. It's okay. It's not that you're not allowed to fix the rigging, but it's sort of impossible because you're supposed to separate the layers when you draw in order to make it possible for future rigging. So since the person who drew this didn't separate each booba or separate the booba from the armor and all of that, they did quite a lazy job when it comes to my titties. So that's why it's moving as one piece, and it has like the middle shading piece, which is so bad. And once you caught on to it, you sort of like can't unsee it. But yeah, you cannot really fix that. So yeah, unless I again get a bunch of stonks and then have a third model, which I think will be very, very far in the future. But yeah, so you like it? It has a beautiful charm. You're so nice, Demon Warrior. Thank you so much. Some of the money I'm having. Thank you, guys. Thank you for loving my flawed titties. Okay, so... Oh yeah, KROWKO's the third model. Sorry. That's true. I think KROWKO is honestly, like, probably the most successful model for the money that I spent on it and the time that was spent on it. So I waited for like, I think half a month to a month, and about 6 million VND, so that's $300 on it, and it has a bunch of expressions, a bunch of accessories. It's cute, it's reusable, it's very simple, very versatile, and I have a great relationship with the person who made it, so you know, I can commission a maid outfit for KROWKO or, you know, future characters. That would not cost so much. A soft marshmallow, yeah. So, what should you focus in first? An experience with titties that big. Any model coming. Oh, thank you. Okay. So, what should you focus on first? I would say content creation. Because at the end of the day, that's what people are there for. You know? Obviously, have a beautiful model. That really helps in the VTuber community. You could be like the most creative, but if your model isn't aesthetically pleasing or at least okay to the eyeballs, then it's, you know, it's hard for people to click on. And thumbnails, of course, a lot of people sort of just leave thumbnails to the gods and it's bad for their clickability, I would say. You guys want to make KROWKO? Nice. Yeah, must be very good, because I remember back in the day, I had a half body model, right? And I didn't have any titties, okay? I just was like, I looked like a boy, I sounded like a dude, and I just played these like unknown games. Like I played these very indie games, not really unknown, but like indie games. I wasn't really riding on like the trend and stuff, but you gotta sort of be passionate about what you do and be comfortable, right? And focus on sort of the entertainment value of what you do, instead of being like, oh, everyone's doing Apex, let me do Apex, and then say nothing the whole time, or like, you know, just not really adding anything new to the I'm not trying to be like condescending, obviously, to anybody who do that, but I'm just saying, from my own experience, it's good to sort of establish your niche, I would say. Some people, they do the same game again and again and again, and that is how they create their niche. I think Hollow said this to me, and I didn't even know, but Hollow said to me, you are a variety streamer. So people are here for my personality and my titties, but not for like my pro gaming or my specialization in any type of game, right? So you can choose. Some people are super good at Apex, they do it all the time, but they don't do it just because they ride the wave, but it's because it's their niche, and that's how you succeed. Being a dude when you're actually a girl, that's a crime. Make crow, white sundress, open whoa! Sheesh! Sweet talk, thick the mud, thick the meat. Specialize in being cute as heck. Oh my gosh, stop making me woos. Yeah, so lots of things you can do. I would say just do whatever feels the most comfortable to you. I think one of the major issues that I had when I was like in my earlier stages of VTubing was focusing way too much on views, and I was just like, oh my god, what can I do to increase the views? Like, was this game more successful? Was this game better at attracting viewers? Like, that's good, and that's a reflex that every content creator has, but I often found that when I played something that I genuinely enjoy, that energy radiates, and your audience is very smart. They're not dumb people who are just there to click on like clickbaity thumbnails or trend riding games. Like, they sense your energy. They know if you're having fun or not, and if you're not having fun, it doesn't matter what game you're playing or how good you are at it, people are not going to enjoy that time with you, and so it becomes, you know, less valuable as content. So yeah, I found that when I just did whatever the fuck I felt like, I was genuinely following what I wanted to do, way more successful. Never neglecting us. Why would I neglect you guys? I feel like you guys are like the center of the... Right? Like, without audience, who the fuck am I talking to? Like, who am I making content for? Right? You guys are like the main reason why streaming is fun. So, obviously. Girls, you do. Thank you. Okay, there are so many new questions. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many questions. Okay. Thank you so much, by the way. For all these questions. Let me... Okay. Do you think humans are inherently good or inherently evil? I haven't spent so much time thinking about this. I would say they're inherently blank. You know, it's hard to say if somebody is good because, okay, when you're born, you're a baby, you can't hurt anybody, right? So if you can't hurt anybody, then the fact that you don't hurt anybody doesn't mean that you're good. It just means that you're incapable of being bad, right? Exactly. So you can't really say that babies are good, right? Nor can you say that they're inherently evil. So I would say they're inherently blank, aside from all of the inherited biological reflexes and stuff. Yeah, aside from that, morally speaking, I don't think they're inherently anything. This next one is a bit dark, so trigger warning. If you were forced to kill one person in your life, who would they be? Oh fuck, I would not kill anybody. Next question. It's not even a question of debate, it's just kind of a weird question. If you ever become a mom, how many children would you want in the future? This is such a cute question. I've been thinking about this for like quite a while. If I have the ability to, I would love to have 3 children. And I've talked about this before, but physically speaking, I'm not confident about my ability to give birth biologically. So I'm thinking about surrogacy, which is, you know, combining my egg and my husband's sperm and then putting it into another woman's womb, and yeah, still biologically my kid, but I don't have to go through labor. But the reason why I want 3 kids is because 3 kids forms a small society, right? So they teach each other how to behave socially and how to grow in a community. Whereas, you know, 2 might be okay, but they might either be dependent on each other, or if they don't get along, then you know, have 2 separate kids who don't give a shit about each other. Có thumbnail, mình được vẽ tặng. Do you prefer a boy or a girl? I have a ideal idea in my head that I would have 2 boys and 1 girl, and the first boy would be, you know, cold, genius kind of stuff, and the second boy will be like hot-headed and try hard, but like tsundere, and then the third child would be a girl who is like super soft and sweet and innocent and gets protected by the 2 boys. But that's just an ideal. I don't care. Genuinely.
ありがとうございます。
あ、あんたかさー Take it easy one baby at a time.
Dạ vâng, em nghe anh ạ.
Wow, thank you so much. Yes, obviously, right? The whole Naruto plot, exactly. Anh ăn stream xong rồi ạ? Hôm nay anh stream gì ấy? Did you stream? Wait, are you taking break? Không biết mọi người biết anh Antaka không? Anh là Vtuber đó. Subscribe. Cái tay tại tay không phải tại Crow. Nay anh làm quét dọn Power Watch Simulator. Em xem cái đấy rồi. Em kiểu xem cái game đấy rồi ấy, nhưng mà em không dám mua tại vì thấy đắt quá mà nó chỉ xịt ý. Anh An đổi cả profile picture thành model mới này. Mọi người đi subscribe anh An đi. Vtuber Việt duy nhất mình xem. Đúng rồi, anh An Taka kia. Ihi. Dạy con bao nhiêu là thế? Yeah, like I feel like I would love the process of raising a child, educationally and emotionally, not so much physically, but yeah, I don't think I hate the concept of being a mom. PR chào. Phải PR chứ. Người Việt duy nhất mình xem. Các bạn có tưởng tượng được không? Cái đấy nói lên rất nhiều điều về con người ấy. Yeah, anh An mới có model mới á. Đẹp dai. Yeah, three children. But con là của trời cho đúng không? Children are God's gift. I don't care how many I could get. It depends. And no matter how many I have, no matter what gender they are, I'm gonna love them. And that's that. Okay. Do you like any Vietnamese singers? Yeah, I guess so. I don't like them as in like, I'm not into fandom, you know? But I do like some of them. Có cái chị gì hát cái bài gì nhỉ? Chị gì hát bài gì? It's not really narrowing it down. Cái chị gì giọng ồm ồm ấy nhỉ? Fuck, mà xinh xinh nhỉ? What? Bình tĩnh mình nhớ lại cái bài này đã. Cái bài gì mà? Thôi quên rồi, whatever. Phương Ly đẹp, Phương Ly thì rất là xinh. Không, chị giọng ồm mà từ lâu rồi cơ, kiểu như là thế hệ trước ấy chứ không phải thế hệ bây giờ. Bây giờ thì mình gần như không bao giờ nghe nhạc Việt. Không phải Mỹ Tâm. Bây giờ mình không bao giờ nghe nhạc Việt. Nói chung là như thế. Mình đã dừng nghe nhạc Việt từ cấp 3 đến bây giờ không nghe nữa. Cấp 3 không phải hồ hả? Cấp 3 thì mình nhớ là có một đợt kiểu mình thất tình ấy, xong mình nghe cái bài của cái anh gì mà phẫu thuật ấy nhỉ? Fuck. See, I don't... Tên là gì? Anh gì mà lúc đầu... Đức Phúc, đúng rồi. Có phải Đức Phúc nhỉ? Xuân Mai. Đức Phúc cái bài gì buồn buồn mà có ở trong rừng ấy. Bình tĩnh. Fuck. Okay. Let me Google. Có cái bài gì buồn buồn ấy nhở má ơi. Có bài Ta Còn Yêu Nhau nhở? Ôi giờ mình không nhớ nữa. Nhưng mà nói chung là cái đợt đấy kiểu thất tình ý, xong nghe bài đấy xong rồi khóc vật vã kinh vãi. Thần Quốc à? Không phải Ta Còn Yêu Nhau, không phải. Có bài gì buồn lắm ấy. Bài gì rất là buồn ấy. Không có cái bài gì. Có cả một bài. Cái gì? Some shit like that. First time hearing you hee hee. Ê, hí suốt mà. Nghe xú quá. Có phải bài gì? Có cái bài gì mà Dun 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 dun. À, cái bài fuck cái bài gì nhỉ? Mình thấy có cả lời Chúa, kệ đi. Nói chung là không xem nữa, không nghe nữa, thế thôi. Nhưng mà thường là mình nghe bài buồn. Thích bài buồn. Kiểu bài buồn nó nghe hay hơn ý. Do you prefer dystopian settings or fantasy settings? Fantasy settings, please. I don't like to be sad. Mình vừa nói xong mình thích bài buồn. Còn người quá là khó đoán. Nhưng mà nhạc thì thích nghe buồn, chuyện thì thích đọc. Thực ra mình có thích đọc chuyện không ta? Không, mình không thích đọc. Chuyện thì mình hay đọc chuyện gì nhỉ? Bây giờ thì mình không hay đọc chuyện, tại vì mình hay đọc bài ở lớp ấy, hay đọc luận ấy. Chả còn thời gian đọc chuyện. Nhưng mà hồi ở Úc thì mình hay đọc chuyện. Hồi Úc có một đợt kiểu mình mới bắt đầu đọc Murakami à? Was that his name? Kiểu mình đọc nhiều quyển của ông ấy thì mình thấy kiểu bở vãi, rất là bở. không biết phải tả bằng cách nào ngoại trừ bở. Nè, Haruki Murakami. So. Cái chuyện gì nhỉ? Some shit by the shore. Kafka by the... Was it Kafka? By the I fucking forgot. Yeah, Kafka. That fucked my head pretty bad. But it was like... Murakami's stories is like, once you open it, you can't stop reading it. And then after you read it, you're like, what the fuck did I just read? Maybe I'm not deep enough to understand the meaning. But the imageries in his books are very haunting. Kafka cũng hay, rừng Na Uy cũng hay. Nhưng mà nói chung là thông não lắm. Fantasy, basically. Mọi người thích đọc chuyện gì ta? Mọi người thử trả lời trong chat xem nào. Okay. Can you share like effective learning method? Chia sẻ phương pháp học hiệu quả. Tùy em học gì đúng không? Ví dụ như học cái gì để ghi nhớ thì chị hay vẽ, hoặc là làm cái kiểu như này nhá. Mình không biết phải diễn tả như nào. Ví dụ như mình phải nhớ lịch sử chẳng hạn. Mình phải nhớ là ông gì đấy có tên bắt đầu bằng chữ T, sau đấy là đến ông gì đấy tên bắt đầu bằng chữ M, sau đấy có ông gì đấy tên bắt đầu bằng chữ V, sau ông gì đấy tên bắt đầu bằng chữ O, kiểu như thế. Thì thay vì mình nhớ cả tên của ông ấy cộng với lại cả cái năm mà cái chiến tranh đấy diễn ra hay cái gì đấy, thì mình sẽ nhớ tên ông đầu tiên. Mình sẽ nhớ tên các cái gọi là cái chữ đầu tiên của tên các ông ấy. Sau đấy mình chỉ cần nhớ năm đầu tiên, sau đấy mình nhớ là cộng với bao nhiêu thì ra cái năm tiếp theo ấy. Mọi người hiểu ý mình không? Thì thay vì phải nhớ kiểu 1876, xong rồi 1888, xong rồi 18 kia, thì mình chỉ cần nhớ là T 1876, sau đấy mình cộng, sau đấy cái dãy số còn lại chỉ là 2, 3, 5 chẳng hạn. Kiểu như, mình không biết phải tả như nào, nhưng mà nó gọi là mnemonics ấy, kiểu như cách nhớ ấy. Yeah, mnemonics in basic mathematics. Xong rồi kiểu mình nhớ thành một câu chuyện, là như kiểu đầu tiên là kiểu thành code ấy. Kiểu ví dụ như là Hai Bà Trưng chẳng hạn, sau đấy thì đến fucking random, I'm just being random, kiểu Ngô Quyền nó xong chết, sau đấy kiểu mình cứ nhớ là kiểu ví dụ kiểu con voi dẫm vào cái đinh hay cái gì đấy, tùy. Nói chung là mọi người cố gắng để nghĩ ra một cái hình ảnh gì mà nó rất đáng nhớ ấy, và cố gắng để đơn giản hóa các cái dữ liệu mà mình cần phải nhớ, thì nó sẽ dễ nhớ thôi. Đấy là học thuộc lòng. Còn học hiểu thì mình khuyên là mọi người nên tự giảng bài cho bản thân. Đấy là bạn cần phải học một cái gì đến cái mức mà bạn giảng cho người khác, một người không biết gì về cái môn đấy, mà bạn giảng phát người ta hiểu luôn. Thì đấy là lúc mà bạn biết là bạn đã hiểu. Và khi bạn giảng lại thì thứ nhất là nó làm bạn kiểu reset được cái memory của bạn này. Xong rồi nó khiến bạn kiểu như là hiểu sâu về cái vấn đề đấy hơn. Và tự lúc đấy bạn cũng nghĩ ra là cách như thế này thì dễ hiểu, cách như thế này thì dễ nhớ. Và khi mà bạn vào phòng thi ấy, thì bạn sẽ nhớ lại cái bài giảng của bạn, như kiểu là được giảng lại một lần nữa. Nói chung là thế. Nói chung là tự giảng lại bài với bản thân. Hồi mình ở bên lúc mình toàn kiểu, lúc mình cần phải học hiểu cái gì ấy, mình toàn đứng ở giữa nhà ấy xong giả vờ chỉ lên tường ấy, xong rồi kiểu giả vờ dạy cho một lớp học vô hình ấy. Khá là ổn. Còn nếu như học ngôn ngữ thì mình chỉ khuyên là nghe thật nhiều YouTube, phim các thứ. Cả ngày chỉ có nghe thôi, thế là được. Tất nhiên là cũng học từ vựng các thứ nữa. Okay. Next one. This one will be in English. How long have you been in college for? What was your main goal when you started VTubing? I've been in college for 3 years. This is going to be my last semester. I'm going to be, graduating this winter. My main goal when I started VTubing was to stream, to create content, to have fun, and while doing that, I won't have to do makeup or dress up for my videos. So, VTubing is the way to go. Oh shit, what the fuck? Okay, this is a dark one. Maybe we can have some debates in the chat. Do you think ending self-life should be the last option of dealing with life crisis? Or it shouldn't be an option at all? I would like to see what you guys think about this question. I think lots of people will have different opinions on this. Would be interesting to read what everyone thinks. Almost there, congratulations. Yay. Psychiatrist waifu. Language learning yamete kimochi the whole day. Doesn't count as immersion. That's true. Okay. Right, so most people are saying it shouldn't be an option. I think life crisis, it's sort of hard to define it, right? Unless we have like a universally agreed upon definition of life crisis, but even that wouldn't sort of eliminate the fact that people feel things differently and people have different stress level, like stress, there's like a word for it, I forgot, but like the same event or situation when faced by one person could be way more stressful than when faced by another person. So it's very hard to define, like to draw the line where it should be allowed, or you know, tolerance. Yeah, stress tolerance, that's true. Euthanasia, shorts, no, yeah. You should find people to talk to or help you. That's true. Xin chào mọi người. Stealing happiness from others. Oh, that's a good way of thinking about it, huh? If you still have something or someone to fight for, don't do it. And if you do become a donor, like Matsuya said. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very fortunate to have never been in that situation where, you know, that was the only way out, or at least I felt like that. Like I was never in that situation, so I don't know how horrible it can be. Yeah, it's a tough question, isn't it? Because on the one hand, like, some people argue that your life isn't yours, you know, because you are somebody to someone else, right? But on the other hand, it's like, they want to do it, they're gonna do it, you know? So, yeah, I don't condone this at all. But on a very objective, I guess, philosophical viewpoint, like, I'm trying to deal with it right now. I couldn't find myself. Try to live my life in the optimistic nihilist. Yeah, a lot of people have different coping styles for this. Whatever it is, I just feel like I think of it as, personally, this is personal. Personally, I think I'm gonna die anyways. You know, it's an experience that I'm gonna face anyways. I'm gonna get a taste of it anyways. So, while it has not come to me naturally, I'm gonna experience other things. You know, because, like, it's not like I'm gonna miss out on it. You know? It's gonna happen. So, might as well keep going until it happens. But that's just personal. How to make braids look cool when you're male. Just do it. That's the way to make it look cool. And be confident when you wear it. Then it's gonna look cool. Chị là con vật tượng trưng là con quạ tại vì hồi ở Úc chị có nuôi quạ. Chị kể câu chuyện này kiểu 100 lần rồi. Ngoài đấy. Nói vắn tắt lại thì là như vậy. What's your favorite color? Black? I have a few favorite colors. I like black, I like silver, I like gold. I like blue, I think. Blue used to be my favorite color. When I was a kid, blue was my favorite color. There was a phase where pink was my favorite color, and then I went back to blue. And now mainly I choose black everything. But yeah, I guess so. It's not a color, it's a shade. Yeah, whatever. It's a lack of color, I guess. Let's roleplay, KROWKO. I will be Nike and you will be McDonald's. Because I'll be doing it. And you'll be loving it. Okay. Wow. You know what? Let's do it. Hell yeah. Cringy puns. Here we go, bro. Easy to mix clothes with, but yeah, my go-to when I have nothing special to wear, it's just all black. Just do all black. It's simple, it's easy, never goes wrong. Have you ever seen not safe for work art about yourself? Yeah. Yeah, I have. On Twitter. What? On Twitter? I could never access any, like, not safe for work content on Twitter. For some reason. There's, like, a weird setting. I have not seen that on Twitter. Can you send me? Send on Discord, not safe for work, fan art. But, yes, I have. If you're asking me how I feel about it, I feel kind of meh. I mean, part of me is like, oh, cool. You know? People love my character, and they want to make love to my character. And that's absolutely fine for me. Region looked. Oh, そうね。そうかも。But yeah, I'm normal about it. I feel normal about it, really. Have you considered working for a big enough VTuber company and get famous? Or do special things that gain you more as an indie VTuber? I have considered it. I feel like everybody has considered it. at one point.
ありがとうございま
But
す。
thank you so much, Samuel, Vien. Thank you so much for $3. You didn't put a note there, so I don't know what you want to say, but thank you so much. I have considered it, and I have been reached out by a company, but I prefer being alone. I prefer being indie, I would say. I don't want to get boxed in to a corporate, to a contract. I don't want to be filtered for what I can say, what I can do. I don't want to be at the mercy of other people whose values might or might not, might not align with me or might change according to popular demands, I just think I'm doing fine as an indie VTuber. In fact, you guys are providing me with so much, financial stability and emotional stability, physical, I feel fine. So I don't have a need to go beyond stonks. Yeah, I think I'll just earn enough for me to survive and have a few more to spend on what I like. I don't want to just go all out and be like, oh my god, I become a millionaire doing VTubing, and then because crash and burn, right? The higher you are, the harder you fall. I don't know how the fuck the saying goes, but I don't feel the need to do that, I guess. And if you think about it, if I do that, I won't be able to talk to you guys anymore. Right? It's gonna be like, if I get famous, it's gonna be like, I don't know, some thousand people watching at the same time, and there's chats flowing all the time, and it's just sort of, just sort of loses the most fun part of it, I guess. So, following VTuber contract is tough. Fulfill so ne. And then it's like if you do some shit that they don't like, you get graduated, which I'm like, fuck off, dude. I don't give a shit. Okay, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to, and that's that. So, there you go. Alright, new question. I'm a freshman at university. Can you give me some advice? I can totally give you some advice. The first advice that I would tell you is to study the hardest that you possibly fucking can. Because the further you go in your curriculum, the harder it's gonna be. And it's gonna be hard for you to fucking get your GPA up. Alright, so start hard right at the beginning. Don't wait till the end. A female that actually values his dreams. Censored crow. That's true. How the fuck can it... If they censor me, I'm just gonna be, invisible and mute. Everything about me is offensive, dude. You can submit it by clicking the pinned chat. Start hard to be every morning. No, but seriously, do your best right at the beginning. Okay? I was kind of nonchalant at the beginning. Obviously, I tried, but not to the point where I feel like I didn't push myself to my limit. And I kind of regret not doing that. Kiểu mình vẫn ở điểm giỏi nhưng mà mình chỉ ở điểm giỏi chứ không phải ở điểm xuất sắc ấy. Và mình cảm giác là cái lúc đầu vào ấy, tất nhiên là lúc đầu vào thì mình không có nhiều kinh nghiệm, đúng không? Thì ok, đoạn đầu kiểu như là không xuất sắc cũng được. Nhưng mà để lúc bạn vào guồng ấy thì như mình là mình tiếc là mình không đẩy bản thân mình đến giới hạn. Mình chỉ làm đủ để mình đạt điểm giỏi thôi, chứ mình không làm đủ để mình đạt điểm xuất sắc. một vài môn thì mình vẫn đều xuất sắc, nhưng mà nghĩa là bạn hiểu ý mình nói không? Kiểu không đẩy bản thân đến cái mức độ cao nhất ấy. Cái đấy là cái mình tiếc. Yeah, my degree didn't feel like I earned it. Yeah, I think I should have tried harder. You know, not even just to get marks or whatever, but just to know how far I could go. Right? Because I think of it as like an opportunity for you to figure out where your limit is. And when you're young, it's important to find out where your limit is, because you still have strength to do it. You know, push yourself super hard for once, see where you can go, and then yeah, you can dial it back down later, but at least you know how far you can go. Another advice, what advice would I give you? I was gonna no I was gonna talk about like extracurriculum and stuff, but I don't regret not doing extracurriculum because I'm fucking introverted as shit. And I don't care. But I would say it is good experience to, you know, join a club, do some extra stuff. You get life experience, right? It's not for your fucking resume or whatever the shit. If you do it, then you'll get cool experiences that you can reflect on later. You have cool stories to tell people later. But personally, I don't really stress too much about it. And another thing that I didn't regret, was choosing hard subjects. So in my university, you can choose electives, you can choose breadths, and I took legal languages, which was a law subject. And that was one of the hardest subjects in my school, in my university. But I've always really looked up to law and just the whole bukka, like field of study. So even though I know it's gonna be really hard, I tried it anyways, and it became the lowest scoring subject in my whole like university life. And it sort of pulled my other subjects' points down. But honestly, do I regret doing it? No, I don't. I actually feel good that I challenged myself and, you know, went for something that was difficult. Because especially when you're, you know, studying abroad like I am, and you're spending so much money on your degree, imagine if you spend all that money just to do things that you already know. You know, you're not gonna improve. You're not gonna have any new experiences. You're not gonna stress yourself out. Nothing's gonna change. And you lose money for that? Why? Right? Come on, Mom. You're an inspiration. Oh my god, I wish I studied with you too. We'd have so much fun. Absolutely. That's in the resume. No, but when do people consider your resume? If you do easy subjects and you have good marks, they're gonna be like meh. If you do hard subjects and you got average to good marks, they're gonna be like, damn, bitch, damn. You know? So, just fucking try it. I have a friend who also went to the same university as me, but this person took like the easiest subjects. And like, some of the subjects were just like free to get, you know? And I'm like, what the fuck is the point? You know, you went all the way to another country, you spent all that fucking money just to do something that doesn't matter? Like, why? You know, so I wouldn't recommend you guys just go for tough subjects and then failing. I wouldn't recommend that, but I would recommend to challenge yourself. Okay, because that's what university is about. It's the time where you find out who you are, what you're good at, what you're bad at. It's the time where you find what your limit is, because you're still young and your mistakes can be forgiven and there's still time to fix it. And this is like a playground, not a playground, but like a testing field for you, before it's too late, right? Because if you don't experiment when you're young and then you get old, now it's too late to experiment. Now let's see, if you've only experimented 3 things out of 100 things, even out of 10 things, right? And then you get old, great, now your opportunities are gone. You can't experiment with shit, and maybe, what if the 4th thing is what you're really, really good at, but you didn't experiment it? So now you're stuck with those 3 things. So you're just like, meh, the entire life. And you're you haven't reached your full potential, right? That's pretty sad. So, try now. Try out everything now. Okay? Don't be worried. Can't get me to think you can want. I love hearing Crow talks about studying. It gets him hard. Invest in crypto. Lol. Okay. This is a really general question. Are you happy or are you satisfied with your status quo? Depends. Emotionally, I'm very happy. Physically, I'm not happy. I'm very sad physically. Very sad physically. Very dissatisfied about my health. But yeah, financially, I'm pretty happy. I'm satisfied, I would say. Not overly ecstatic, but I have enough to do what I want, so I'm pleased. Career-wise, I'm not really satisfied in the way that I would like this to stay here forever. But it's just kind of like, you know, I guess this is it. This is going pretty good. I don't know what lies ahead in the future, but I'm excited to find out. Academically, I'm challenged. I'm like being challenged right now, and it's pretty tough, but I think it's gonna be worth it. And relationship wise, in all types of relationships, you know, familial, friends, love, everything like that, I think I'm pretty good. I don't know, I'm just basically, it's not a bad time for me right now. Okay, her spy must be lol. Okay. I think we're running out of questions. Comment on your vids, but they don't show up. Aww. What? Why? I have no idea who you are, so I can't help you. Rau rền hay rau muống? Mông hay ngực? Rau rền. Ngực. What? Hỏi chấm. Câu hỏi gì vậy? Oh, there's so many questions. Oh, wait, there's so many. I'm a titty kind of person. I don't give a shit if your butt is thick. It doesn't do shit. I gave up on my love life, bruh. What should I do if my brain is randomly thinking of booba and I can't get rid of it? Wait, is that what happens with you guys? I mean, I have those moments as well. Right? I have those moments where I randomly think of tits and ass and dicks, and sadly, it's usually when I'm not supposed to think of it, because my brain just likes to be quirky like that. I guess it's just normal. It's just human shit. Just think of it as like the ape inside of you just urging you to mate, you know? And say thank you to that ape, because thanks to that ape, you are here now. Although we can argue if that's a good thing or not. But yeah, it's because of that randomly thinking of titties that our ancestors gave birth to us. Because if nobody thought of titties, nobody's gonna mate. Nobody's gonna exist. Right? So, yeah. Wow, demon. Then you guys must live forever. Should I donate to you or save for my model? Save for your model. And then once you become a successful VTuber with a lot of money, then donate to me. Which is better, 2D or 3D? 2D is better image-wise. It looks more beautiful, I would say. But 3D is more versatile, I would argue. Okay. What is worse, physical or emotional pain? Both is horrible. I think they're quite comparable in many senses. They do heal with medical intervention and with time. They both feel like shithole. You both don't, you know, want neither of it. And, I've heard enough, thank you. It depends on the, I guess, intensity, right? Like if you're comparing, fucking breaking your leg and being rejected by a girl, I would say breaking your leg would hurt more. I would confidently say so. But I do know that when I get sad, or when I think of like sad situations, that sometimes I make up, you know, they're not even real, but when I have that sort of emotional pain, it actually physically hurts me. Like my heart actually aches. Not even figuratively, literally. So, they're connected, I would say. And there's a psychological study about rejection, social exclusion, where people would have like this fake tennis or like ping pong, I guess, match with an AI. And when the AI exclude them from the match, meaning like they keep ping-ponging to each other and not to them, and the participant think that the other participant is there and they're being played with the AI and they're being excluded, then basically when you're socially excluded, the type of chemical that is released in your brain is the same as the one for physical pain. So, and that is because back in the day, and not as in the 80s or 90s, but back in the fucking caveman days, you know, like the Unga Bunga days, if you were excluded by your tribe, then you die, right? The lion's gonna giggity giggity coming for your booty. So, social exclusion is a very severe thing on a human brain. Okay, don't know how we got there, but let's continue. Okay, does Vietnam has any huge historical sites that rival places like the Forbidden Palace and Kyoto? I like how Kyoto is like, okay, huge historical sites. We have a mausoleum. I guess it is quite historical. We have a lake in which I wouldn't say it rivaled Kyoto, because Kyoto is like a whole fucking city. We have this really cool lake that I've been to, which has the whole corpse of a fighter jet, American fighter jet, submerged, and there's like a part of it that was like pointing out, but it's been there since the American War's time, so that's pretty cool. Corpse of it, like I don't know how to say it, like a, you know, a plane that has been shot down. Hui Citadel, I guess so. I mean, how would you say historical though? If it's just like a place full of history, then I think every place, mostly every huge city in Vietnam has pretty intense history. Yeah, nghĩa trang liệt sĩ, right? There's a bunch. Like Vietnam, I think one of our key selling points is the history that's infused in our land. Because we've been through so many fucking shits, dude. Like, it's great when everybody wants to invade you. Like, I take away your freedom. You get culture. Fair trade. Okay. Ooh, this is a long one. Let me read. Crow, I'm feeling down lately and insecure about what I want to do, and the fact that I don't get support from ones close to me doesn't help. I was wondering if you could guide me, since you're one of the people I enjoy, listen, and talk to in chat, and I always feel better when you stream. Thank you so much for saying that. Could I guide you? In what way? I could probably give you some advice on stream, based on my personal experience or what I've learned. Could I completely be your crutch to fix your personal issues? No, I cannot. Could I be your guardian angel to guide you to enlightenment? No, I cannot. I'm very sad to inform you that. And it's not because I don't like you. It's just because it's not good for you if I'm your crutch. You know, healing is something we gotta do by ourselves. Preferably in the company of supportive people. So I could be one of those supportive people for you. But the main bulk of the work would still be on you. And we have a whole community here. Everyone is very wholesome, very cute, very supportive. So I would totally recommend you check out Discord and talk there. And since I'm only one person with my personal experience, whereas Discord has a bunch of people from different walks of life and different experiences, I think they can help you immensely with whatever issue you're facing. But obviously, you know, don't rely on them too much. Don't rely on anybody too much, I would say. Okay. I'm curious about your what your take is on the expression, take a bullet for someone you really care about. This analogy can include somebody like a relative. It doesn't have to be a bullet either. Like a pair of... what? Something like one out of a pair. What do I think about the does it mean like would I do it, or like do I think it's a good thing, or like a kid? No, I get that, but what did they mean by like what do I think about the expression? Like on a literary term or a moral term or a personal preference term? I'm a bit confused. So I'm just gonna answer all of it. Would I do it? Would I honestly do it? Okay, if we're speaking literally, and let's say I'm walking down the streets with my mom, and there's suddenly like a guy who fucking points a gun at us and go pew! If I have the reflexes, I don't know. I might. I don't fucking know. I feel like you don't really know what you're gonna do until that moment, right? Sometimes you're like, oh my god, I would totally do it. But when crisis strikes, you become like frightened and you freeze. Some other people do the opposite. They didn't know they were gonna just jump in front of a bullet, but their body just sort of did it, right? So I cannot confidently say whether I'm gonna do it or not. If we're talking literarily, yeah, I like that. It's a pretty impactful way of expressing that. Whereas vital organs. Vital organs. Would I give out a kidney to someone? I don't fucking think so. I don't know. Would I? I guess if there's like no way, and if they're really desperate to live, and if I really love them, I guess so. Right? I don't fucking know. Like a kid? Like, would I give a kidney? Oh, that's a really tough question. Because, see, if I'm a really strong person, I'd confidently be like, yeah, fuck it. Take my kidney, bro. But I'm already, like, I'm already so bad when it comes to health. So I don't even know if I can, like, take on a lack of kidney. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm too selfish to do that. Depends. Oh, this is a good one. Chị có phương pháp học reading IELTS hiệu quả không ạ? Điểm reading em thấp quá. Chị có một phương pháp để giỏi reading mà bản thân chị thấy rất hữu hiệu. Đấy là khi em đọc, em đừng stress về chuyện là điểm mình sẽ bao nhiêu, mình nên trả lời cái gì, mình phải tập trung vào chi tiết này, chi tiết kia. Đừng như vậy. Khi em đọc, em hãy giả vờ là em đang đọc về một đề tài em cực kỳ thích. Khi em làm như vậy thì tâm trí của em sẽ thoải mái. Và tâm trí của một người thoải mái thì sẽ thu thập được nhiều dữ liệu hơn là một người đang bị stress. Và nó gọi là bị tunnel vision. Tunnel vision là khi mà em tập trung vào một cái gì đấy quá mà em không nhìn được bất kỳ cái gì khác. Nó như kiểu một con ngựa của đội kiểu ngựa hoàng gia ấy, mà nó hay có cái bịt mắt ở hai bên ấy, để cho con ngựa đấy không nhìn tới bên trái hay không nhìn tới bên phải, nó chỉ nhìn tới đằng trước của nó thôi. Thì ví dụ khi mà em đọc reading chẳng hạn, xong em kiểu mình phải tìm cái thông tin ABCD này, nên là mình sẽ dò xem cái thông tin ABCD ở đâu. Đấy, thế xong rồi là em cứ chăm, em như kiểu cái con ngựa ấy, em cứ nhìn ở đằng trước đấy mà em bỏ quên tất cả những cái dữ liệu ở bên trái hay bên phải, đúng không? Cách tốt nhất đấy là em giả vờ em cực kỳ thích cái bài này, em cực kỳ quan tâm đến cái này. Khi như thế thì em sẽ thu thập tất cả các dữ liệu, em sẽ không bị chán, em sẽ không bị stress, đúng không? Và sau khi mà chưa kể là khi mà em thích một cái gì em sẽ nhớ nó lâu hơn. Thế sau đấy đến lúc mà em đọc cái câu hỏi, sau khi mà em đã skim qua một lần rồi, em đã kiểu đây là cái gist của cái bài này, đây là cái gọi là ý nghĩa chung chung của cái bài này. Sau đấy em nhìn vào cái câu hỏi thì em sẽ kiểu nó cần mình biết cái này. Và thường là lúc đấy em đã nhớ được là em đã nhớ được một vài thông tin rồi. Và sau đấy em lại nhớ là thông tin này mình tìm được ở đây. Thì nó sẽ đơn giản hơn rất nhiều. Và cũng chị tự rút ra cái đấy thôi, mà chị thấy nó rất là hữu hiệu. Ngay cả khi đọc bài của đại học cũng thế. Khi mình gọi là tự luyến ấy, kiểu gọi là gaslight bản thân ấy. When you gaslight yourself, right? Là ôi mình thích cái này quá. Ôi mình muốn biết xem là con cánh cụt ở, tại chị vẫn nhớ mà cái hồi reading đấy hình như là chị đi thi tiếng Anh thì phải. Và đến cái đoạn reading thì có một cái bài về con cánh cụt ấy. Và chị kiểu gaslight bản thân ở trong cái phòng thi đấy là oh my god, kiểu mình muốn biết tất cả mọi thứ về cánh cụt. Sau rồi cuối cùng chị được giải cao, hình như giải cao nhất à, không nhớ nữa, nhưng mà ở trong cái kỳ thi đấy. Nên là em cứ tự luyến bản thân ha. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Matsuya reminded me of something because maybe I'm quite insensitive because I was speaking from like a more like a, how do I say it, like a higher level. Because if you have zero issues with vocabulary, right, then that's a pretty good advice. But I guess from the more basic levels where you're still struggling with vocabulary, obviously improve that. Your reading would be much better if you know a lot of vocabulary. And yeah, context, I guess. Again, just don't stress. If you're too hung up on what you don't know, then you'll miss out on the things that you do know. Okay? So just relax. Oh, one second. Mình đi lấy nước nhé. Mọi người đợi tí. Okay. Next question. Why do I adore you so much? Like, not love, but I can't think of anything bad about you. Maybe it's a deception? It's a stimulation? Admin? What the fuck? Why do you adore me so much? Because you literally only see me like 1 or 2 hours a day, and it's not even me, right? I mean, it is my personality, but you're looking at a screen and a model, and we only see each other in a very restrained context. It's only when I'm having fun, it's only when I'm, you know, being informative, being calming, being relaxed, and entertaining, you know. And obviously, I did actually. I was gonna say, I don't tell you guys about the bad things that I have, but I actually did. So, yeah, I even tell you guys that I poop in front of, like, before my stream, so it's kind of weird that you can't think of anything bad about me. Maybe you're just gaslighting yourself that I'm good. Yeah, like, it's, you know, you just don't know me on a personal level, I guess. And sometimes it's hard to believe that we don't know each other on a personal level because, you know, I've heard of parasocial relationships, right? It's like, oh, the viewer thinks that they know everything about the entertainer, but it's actually not the case, and it's not a reciprocal relationship. I get that, but I also don't, like, you know, I feel like we don't know much about each other in a sense, but in another sense, we're really close to each other. So it's kind of unwise to be super critical about entertainer and audience relationship, especially in such a nuanced context as streaming, and in our specific case where we spend a lot of time talking to each other, getting to know each other. Yeah, I think you would have some context to know what's bad. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm gonna do you a favor and tell you exactly what's bad about me, which you can see on stream. Number 1, I rage quit a lot. Number 2, I could almost never finish any game that I start. Number 3, I get easily affected by negative comments. You know, annoyance and shit. Number 4, I swear too much and I do too many sex jokes. It's not even funny. Right? Number 5, I'm very, like, non-punctual. I'm late, like, almost every single time. Number 6, what the fuck? Oh yeah, my health is stupid. I suck at keeping it. I suck at keeping myself healthy. Number 7, you sound perfect. What the fuck? No, like I'm not punctual. You know, I'm never on time. I'm always late to my streams. Lamato. And 4th sounds like a good time. Wait, what was 4th? I forgot. Never said she overthinks her flaws. Exactly. See, you're getting good at it. Nice. Yeah, I'm lazy. I'm quite lazy, I would say. If you guys could see my wire management, you would flip the fuck out. Like my cable management, you guys would flip the fuck out because I'm so fucking messy when it comes to cable management. I just don't do it at all. I think that would trigger quite many of you. Yeah, I have lots of bad stuff, and like let's say in relationship wise, dude, I have so many. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna give you guys the whole tea. I'm very easily jealous. I'm trying to fix that now, but I'm very easily jealous. Like my like I find it really hard to trust people, right? Constantly afraid of like betrayal and stuff, but I don't want that to be like my forever thing, you know? I want to fix that, and I believe I can fix that. But like current flaws, right? We're talking current flaws. And then I'm super emotional. I cry so fucking easily. It's insane. Sounds very high maintenance. Your thumbnails are getting less and less by. Đấy là fan art được mà. Có người vẽ tao mà. Ôi, tao có tin làm thế đâu. I'm getting the sense someone hurt you. Yeah. Nobody would just like randomly not trust other people, right? Obviously I've been hurt before, but I don't think that should be the reason for me to just never trust anybody for my entire life. I want to be a trusting person because I realize that trust isn't a feeling, alright? But it's a choice. I could feel like I don't want to trust you because I'm scared, but I can choose to trust you because I want to, right? So that's something that I can practice and I can get better, and I'm super excited to become a trusting person again. I want to never be jealous, you know? Sao nói được tiếng Việt mà không nói? Tại vì cũng có nhiều người nói tiếng Anh mà em. Faithful with the tears. May I introduce myself? Okay, come to my secret chamber, Matsuya. Yum yum yum. Let me feed you my tears. Telling to myself that your perspective is still better. Oh, so it's you, huh? Oh. Next question. So many good questions today. Thank you guys so much. Okay. How does it feel like to be in this industry? Vtuber. Hope you have a great health. Oh, thank you so much. Have a nice time. Great day. In this industry, I honestly have to admit to you guys, I don't think I fit into the industry. Not trying to be like a quirky girl or anything. I'm just too introverted to insert myself to any industry. I feel like I'm on the fringe of the industry. I would say I'm like enjoying the privilege from the industry, meaning the number of people and the amount of work that they put into VTubing and the technology that's being developed by the industry. I'm benefiting from that, so it's not like I'm completely outside of the industry, but I don't have a lot of connections in the VTuber circle. I don't have Twitter. That's usually like a must have for VTubing. As you guys can see, I don't do collabs often. If I do collabs, it's usually with my real friends. Or, you know, internet friends that I meet. But it's not like I just meet someone and be like, yo, want to collab for clout or for views? Like, there's nothing wrong about that, you know? I don't think it's wrong to collab to get views or likes. But I just don't do that because I'm uncomfortable. The marshmallow, yeah, it's in pinned thingy. Just at minimal dosage, yeah. And so I don't know if I can give you like the overall feeling of the industry, but from a personal standpoint, I'm quite indifferent about it. You know, like if somebody is really in the industry, right, really involved, they would know all the drama of all the main companies and the main players and all of that. I just fucking don't know. And I just don't care. So like a lot of these news channels or whatever, they're posting like, oh my god, VTuber ABC said this about VTuber ABC, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't give a shit. You know? And it's not even just VTubing. I think it expands beyond career wise, because even in my friend group or in my school years, in my socialization in general, I'm not the type to know all the drama, and all of my friends, like some of my friends complain. They're like, what the fuck, you don't know this person, you don't know their scandal? And I'm like, I don't fucking know anything, bro. I just stay home, play games. It reminds me of Ryan Higa, stay home, cook rice. Yeah, so I don't know, but I'm benefiting from it, so I'm thankful for the industry. And yeah, that's why I respect you, cool. Oh my god, she's just quirky like that. I swear to fuck, I'm not trying to be quirky. I'm just introverted and I'm uncomfortable with new people. You're real and close. Stay home, cook rice. Oh my god, you know that? Yes, Ryan Higa is everything. Is he still on? I think he left. Oh my god, Ryan Higa collab when? I would probably cry. He's doing Twitch. What is he streaming? Like talking? Reaction? That's interesting. He's too old. Vtuber. What the fuck? Oh my god, I have to check it out. What? I think he's probably earning a lot more than. He's cracked. What the fuck? Damn. And I thought he was hot before. Sheesh. Okay. How's everything going with school? Oh wait, no. Forgot. Hi. How's everything going with school? Hope everything's doing smoothly. Are you? Does I have a good part? Yes. I was in a management subject, part of the commerce degree, and that subject, I think that subject was, no, it was the second lowest score for my entire resume, because the last group project, one of the girls went on a trip with her family and she got food poisoning. So at the very last minute, she was like, guys, I haven't done anything on my part and I won't be presenting. And I'm like, bitch, the fuck? Can you choose a different time to get food poisoning? But yeah, anyways, my score went down to hell because of that. test and assignment anxiety all the time, baby. That's a normal shit. When it's testing time, when it's exam period, I get, super fucking anxious. I crave fast food all the time. My skin breaks out. I get bloated. My sleep schedule's fucked. Everything goes to shit. But I've come to think of it as just phases. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go past it and it's gonna be done. Like, that's fucking it, I don't think of it as the end of the world. I think it's natural. And once you sort of think of your issues as being natural, you sort of take away the extra pain that, accompanies it. So it makes it bearable, I would say. I would never have made it. Oh no, but I mean, like, it pulls down my GPA, right? My average score. And average score would be important for future studies. So, like, if I apply for a master's degree, then they consider that. Okay. Whoa, so many new questions. I'm hyper dapper. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Beside your house. I read that as beside our house, and I was like, oh my god, you want to marry me? Where do I see myself in 5 years? Probably married. To be fucking fair. Yeah, I'd be 25. What the fuck? I want to get married early, dude. You saying ew? Stop, you child. Would you guys be that would be fun if I live streamed my wedding? Dude, pogs. I could zoom my wedding. Yeah, I'm 20. So yeah, where would I see myself in 5 years? I would have completed my master's degree, probably working in some international company, married, maybe a kid, I don't know, depends, and happy. Hopefully, that's what I want it to be. I hope you get a lovely guy, Crow. I hope so too. She'll be hand holding, making babies, streaming your honeymoon to OnlyFans. Oh shit, NTR. Okay. Did you always know what you wanted to major in? Did you switch it up and continue to come? I always knew that I wanted to do psychology. That's for sure. Ever since I was a kid, I was obsessed with human psyche. First and foremost, I started with my own mind, and there were a lot of incidents where I guess I was like hinted at a psychology career. For example, like when I think I was like secondary school or something, I was complaining to my mom that there's literally like 2 people inside of me, and one person is saying all the things that my parents are saying to me, and the other person is like saying what I want to do instead. And then I was drawing on my in my bedroom wall this hand holding like this light entity, and I was naming it something. I fucking forgot, but it was like the inner me or whatever. But all of these things are very like based on psychology, and I didn't even know that, right? I was a fucking kid. I didn't know there would be ego and id and super ego. I didn't know shit. But what I could, I guess, notice from my own like mind was in line, like aligning with psychological findings, I guess, and theories. So I've always wanted to do that, but I'm actually not sure if I can continue with further studies in psychology because my grades, I'm like 2 points away from getting into this honors degree, but I think it's too competitive, honestly. Like 2 points away from like the necessary amount, but to really get into an honors degree, it should be like, I should be like at the top 1%, which I'm not. So yeah, I'm thinking about switching to like international relations or something, but like a different degree. But yeah, I would still like to work with humans, even though I'm fucking what is it called? Introvert as shit. But yeah, I think I want to do something with languages, with humans, communication, and an international company. So I think that's, you know, that's a plausible career path, I would say. It's very mature of you. What? Manga premise. Johan is a fossil? What? How old is he? You're 20. Oh my god, boomy doomies. That's funny. I laugh. Old man. Sure, you do amazing. Thank you so much. I hope so. That would mean I will probably take up Spanish. Possibly. Oh man, Joey. And this is like KROWKO tapte waifu. Woo. Criminal psychology. Criminology. Yes, I have. That's still very, very difficult. What of it? Damn, he owns it. Damn, we cannot bully someone who owns their flaws. What the fuck? Will you accept the Discord friend request? It was joke aside, I was wondering why the other question says thank you, you're a great emotional booster. Thank you so much. I don't know. It's probably censored. I don't know. This marshmallow thing is like a Japanese thingy, so I'm struggling to use it as well. Okay, I'm gonna answer these last 2 questions and then we're gonna end it here. Okay. What do you plan or want to do in the future? So, as I said, probably want to settle down quickly. And I honestly, part of me really wants to like fight against the stereotype that marriage life is boring and it's just full of like broken dreams and, you know, like reality hits you real and then you lose faith in everything and you get bored of each other and children suck. And like, I kind of want to prove that that's wrong. You know, I want to have a beautiful marriage life. And can I have a kiss, please? Okay. Put your hand here, I guess. Put your hand on the screen.
Dude, no, guys, I'm being real.
Don't you guys want to have a wife? Don't you want to like return home after a day and there's like this beautiful woman in fucking whatever clothes she's wearing and she's saying, "Okaeri nasai, darling." Don't you fucking want that? I want that. I want to be that woman. You know? Don't you want to like go to sleep with somebody and wake up and they're right next to you? You know? Don't you want to like travel the world with somebody? Have future plans, grow old together? You know? Don't you want to have somebody to like face the challenges of life with? Right? I fucking want that. Don't you want someone to like raise children with? Dude. Or be my woman. Go on. It would kill for that. See? As much as we clown on like relationships and like, you know, maiden havers and shit like that, but What about a wife? Are you uncultured ass? Me? But yeah, it's like, cool, I do want that, you know. I know. Like, as much as we often clown on that shit, I think deep inside we all desire that, right? Except for incels, I guess. But I don't think there's any incels in our channel. Miu's never been in a relationship. I'm only 16, I don't even know if I love anyone. You'll get there. But, yeah, I mean, guys, look at PewDiePie and Marzia. Fucking, don't you want that? Dude, okay, they dated for 7 years, right? They came from, like, absolute nobody to becoming rich together, successful together, happy together, and then they married. Oh my god. Now they moved to a different country. They moved to their dream country. They moved to Japan. They have their own independent business. They don't rely on anybody. They're famous, but they live a private life. They have 2 doggies. Oh my god. They built like, I think they're just built different. We think that because, you know, they're famous and we get to see them. But there are so many more people like that out there. So, I don't want to believe that marriage is horrible and boring and soul crushing and full of like cheating and all of that stuff. I want to believe and I want to prove that marriage is a beautiful thing. And I want to live that reality, you know? He's the top of the food chain. Yeah. No, I'm not expecting that, but I'm saying it's possible. Right? And obviously, I'm not expecting to like get famous, get rich with somebody like in that extent, or like, you know, be so ambitious like that. But I think I can totally, you know, find happiness and find somebody who's a good fit and have a beautiful life together. And I think, you know, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Marriage should be something to be happy about for real. Yeah. Love is always worth it. Oh my god, Johan, you gonna make me cry. Oh, Adam, you missed so much. But thank you so much for purchasing the 5 goddamn items. He's dripping in KROWKO juice. Crow loved my name. I do love his name. And the very cute Omen Pick. Okay, anyways, enough ranting about my marriage fever. Here we go. The last question. 3 things you're proud of. Oh shit. Okay, number 1. Okay, wait, should I rank them? Or just whatever order? I guess whatever order is better. Number 1, I guess my language abilities. That's like the number 1 thing that gets talked about in like any conversation ever since I was a kid. So that's, I guess, the number 1 thing that comes to mind. The second thing, I guess, is I guess mental self-sufficiency. I don't know how to 1 getty, 2 fricky, 3 hamster. That's nice. She taught me English. I didn't fucking do that. You fucking good bitch. But marriage would be a wonderful thing if my wife is cute like you. Don't worry, your wife will be cuter than me. Her voice, her mind, her relationships. Aww. Yeah, I was gonna say, my mind, in a way that I'm pretty confident that I can, well, no, I shouldn't say that. Well, yes. Well, no. I should say that I'm proud that I went through all that I went through, and I was able to support myself through that and not be broken down or be pushed to nihilism or you know, give up. And yeah, I guess I'm proud I could be my own best friend. You know, even though sometimes we fuck up, sometimes we fight, sometimes we disagree, sometimes we hate each other. But at the end of the day, you know I can rely on her, she can rely on me, and we're gonna be here for each other. So, yeah, that's what I'm pretty proud of. And the third thing that I'm proud of, yeah, I'm proud of you guys. No, honestly, I think VTubing, as, like, weird as it is, I think so many beautiful things has come out of it. This VTubing thing. Obviously, you guys, right? And, oh no, are we crying? Oh no! Oh no! Public crying moment? Yeah, it's not a proud moment, but it's more like I'm really happy that I never stopped streaming. You know? I think you're much happier now to be- Oh! Stop! I am. I really am. Keanu Reeves vibes. No, like, I wouldn't, you know, the merch. I wouldn't, you know, try to be so cheesy and stuff, but on a very, very real note, I'm very happy that I never stopped so that we can have what we have today. You know? Like, it's kind of scary to me that, you know, there were so many difficult periods in this career where I could just quit, you know? But if I did that, like, our community would literally disappear. And I would never have all the things that I have now. Like, it's wow, you know? Not trying to be fake deep or fake deep, but wow. Thank you guys for existing. Ha! Trying not to be cheesy and cry. Never forget what you give me here, Crow. Thank God that I met you. Dude, the fact that he said that because he's a Christian, so the fact that he said, I thank God, it makes me so touched. Community of lovely folks. We love you to KROWKO. Grow. Streaming for laugh. Yeah. Lamar Red Ghost. You quarantining? I'm gonna cry now, guys. Hug me. Hug me right now. Bruh. Such a bruh moment. Okay. That's a nice moment to end this on, I guess. How to stop tears from forming in your eyes. Say ha 3 times. No homo joint hug. Yes, no homo. Love me heterosexually. Back to cold hard corporate life. Big hug. Big hug the quo. Stay in the server after. I'm probably gonna sleep though. We're Crow's bodyguard, buddy, and bodyguard. Protect. Bodyguard. That sounds cute. Attempts to join hug. That's so cute. Guys, thank you for existing. Keep it up. Thank you for letting me be part of your life. And, I'm not stopping. So don't you dare stop. Right? We're gonna be this shit. We're gonna do this shit forever. Yeah. Thank you. Mwah. Mwah.
beautiful night day.
来てくれてありがとうございました。次の配信でお会いしましょう。Cảm ơn các bạn đã đến xem mình nha. Mọi người ngủ ngon. Cả nhà ngủ ngon. Bye bye. Beep.